Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. Today is Tuesday. It's the 19th day of July. Today is National Daiquiri Day. Boy, I know some folks that could go for a daiquiri right about now.
Who?
Me.
Ah.
And you.
I don't like daiquiris.
You don't?
I do not. They're too
I
sweet.
just think it sounds like it'd be nice and cool. I would like to have something to cool me down. It doesn't have to be a daiquiri.
Okay.
It could even just be like, my cold water right here that I'm going to drink instead. Hey, it's National Words with Friends Day today. So if you're going to have words with friends, today's the day to do it. And I have a crazy man in the studio with us once again, Mr. Tuesdays with Mr. Charlie Nelson.
Mr. Tuesdays with Charlie.
Oh, that too. Mr. Charlie Nelson with Tuesdays with Charlie. I feel like I'm brand new here. It is a Tuesday edition of the John and Heidi Show. We are excited that you chose to listen to us today. We hope you're having a good day, and we're going to try to make it even better. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. You've been feeling down lately or stressed out? Try getting your hands dirty. Researchers from the University of Florida found in a study that gardening helps lower stress and anxiety and depression. Even better, you definitely don't have to be like a green thumb. It doesn't matter if you're good at it or not. It still helps. Did you know that, Heidi?
I did not.
None of the study participants had ever gardened before. 32 women, ages 26 to 49, all with a history of taking prescription medications for depression or anxiety. They were assigned either a twice weekly gardening class or an art class. The women in both gardening and art groups enjoyed similar improvements in mental health, but the gardeners reported less anxiety. Okay. So it's saying, if you've got an anxiety issue, maybe you should try doing a little gardening. It doesn't have to be a big garden. It could be just a little tiny one.
Just a little garden.
There you go. All right. It's just surveys and studies and such. Brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com. Heidi, did you know Judge Judy is going to head to streaming? Yeah.
I did not.
And just like Judith Scheinland's new show, there will be no subscription fees to watch it either. The long-running CBS courtroom show will now have its own dedicated channel on Paramount's Pluto TV streaming platform. And it's free. Judge Judy stopped making new Judge Judy episodes in 2021 and now stars in a thing called Judy Justice for Amazon's free ad-supported Freevee platform. The new Judge Judy channel will be a part of Pluto's efforts to bring more viewers to their nonstop 24/7 daytime shows channel. Game shows, Let's Make a Deal, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, also dedicated channels for those, and Wheel and Jeopardy both debut in August, so August 1st, so next month. A lot of information packed into that story.
I guess so.
Yeah. All right. We don't know everything, but we know all of that stuff. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by channelsurfertv.com. It was another huge week for Netflix juggernaut Stranger Things for the week of July 4th. So I guess this is like from last week maybe or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Fourth season of the series once again took the number one spot on Netflix top 10 chart, over 188 million hours viewed. It was also top 10 in 93 different countries. Bigger number was 1.26 billion hours viewed total. Season 1 of the show came in second with 45 million hours viewed, proving folks are either catching up or doing a rewatch, or maybe there are new people that are going, you know what, I never even watched that, so I kind of like it, now I'm going to check out the beginning. Umbrella Academy came in on the list as well, did really well. And over here, Breaking Bad characters Walter White and Jesse Pinkman will soon have a permanent spot in the history of Albuquerque, New Mexico. They are going to be statues. Sculpture is going to make bronze statues of actors Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul's fictitious meth-making duo.
Nice.
So that's going to be kind of cool because a lot of people go there for, meth. No, I'm sorry, vacation. Vacation.
Jeez.
That's what they go there for vacation. Big screen, little screen, brought to you by channelsurfertv.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. A report from the Consumer Product Safety Commission reveals 120,000 Americans suffer clothing-related injuries every year, like a woman who dislocated her shoulder putting on a T-shirt, or another woman who, while slipping into a nightie, fell and broke her nose. Apparently, it's common for people to hit themselves while pulling off socks. Okay, a man was driving a snowmobile. He got his finger stuck in his coat pocket of in the pocket of a passing pedestrian. Another woman caught her sweater on her earring and pulled it right through her earlobe.
Oh, gosh. Can you imagine how much that would hurt?
You know what? None of those things sound like fun, but that one does sound like the worst, doesn't it?
Yikes.
That sounds terrible. And over here, a study of smells found that the scent of grapefruit on women make them seem 6 years younger when they're talking to men.
I have read that before. That's why I rub a grapefruit on my face.
Is that why you
morning.
do that? I wondered what was it. She doesn't really do that. However, grapefruit fragrance on men does nothing, by the way. So, guys, no good news for you on this one. In the study, Smell and Taste Institute of Chicago did this. Researchers smeared several middle-aged women with broccoli and with bananas and with spearmint leaves and with lavender. None of those scents made a difference to the men. But when they smeared a grapefruit all over them, the scent of grapefruit changed men's perceptors.
Okay.
When male volunteers were asked to write down how old do you think this woman is, the one with the grapefruit odor the age was considerably less than her real age.
The one that smelled like broccoli?
Yeah.
Were they comparing her to the one that was smeared with broccoli? Because that's really not fair.
I'm pretty sure they asked each one of them. I think they had the same lady smeared with all of the... I don't know. I think we need to read this study. It just sounds fun. Does that sound funny to you?
It does.
It sounds very funny to me. All right, that is the scoop of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of bettercreditcards.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for a fun little program. It's my favorite program of the week. Something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We call Heidi's dad, my father-in-law, for a little thing we like to call Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
I'm tired of you guys, so this we might have to go back on the phone here for a while.
Yeah, well, we might do that. You still have my number?
No. And I'll have my people not call your people.
Well, what do you have for us while you're here today?
Okay, Elton John, you know him.
Yeah.
I kind of like him.
Yeah.
He has a collection of over 25,000 pair of wacky glasses he wears.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of glasses.
That is a lot of glasses.
Wow. Now, pay attention to this one. And don't get mad and call in, but men have about a 10% bigger brain than women.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So we are about 20% smarter than women.
I don't think your math adds up, which proves the point.
Well, we was probably smarter than women to start with. So now, all you women, my number's BR5429. I know it's up there. Just sometimes it don't come out. Hey, over the course of a woman's lifetime, she will eat about 6.5 pounds of lipstick.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose.
Ooh, that's wax anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of mail, we were speaking of mail, weren't we?
Sure.
Somewhere in there, yeah,
Why
we're
not?
speaking of mail. Most commonly used mail truck is called the long life vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
They all look the same.
Yep.
It began production in 1987, and a new one has not been produced since 1994.
Yeah.
And they're still running out there on the streets.
I think there is a new one now because I just saw not too long ago, like a new style. So I think that since you got your fact off the internet in the 1980s.
1987 to be exact.
No, I think that there is a new long life vehicle now. I think there's a new version that came out just a couple of years ago. Because if not, I haven't noticed it since '94. But those are it's interesting how long those things drive.
Forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, they have to. Think about the miles they put on. I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
You can finich now.
No, I'm done.
You have something else, don't you?
Hey, did you know the Romans used to clean their teeth with urine?
Ew.
I should have let you finish when you were done.
There was a lot of things that went on back then that you would be shocked on.
I'll bet.
sure.
Ugh, that is just yuck.
Yeah.
Well, it beats nothing.
No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, if I had my choice of that or nothing, I'd go with nothing.
Hey, who's the largest manufacturer of tires?
I think we talked about it. Isn't it Lego?
Yes, it is Lego.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we talked about that. It was. I thought that was amazing. But
you know how-
But I
Lego
suppose
tires.
so.
Do you know how many they make a year?
How many?
306 million little tires per year.
It's a
Wow.
lot of little tires.
Did I see the coming out with new improved Legos or something just the other day?
Probably. Everything's new and improved nowadays.
I have no idea.
It's amazing what they make with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's like challenges and competitions, and there are people who use them in art. I mean,
Oh
they're used
yeah,
Yeah,
That's-
they're pretty cool.
beats my little 21-piece set of Legos that I got when I was a kid.
Yeah,
21 pieces.
that's about 20 pieces more than I had when I was a kid. I had one Lego, nothing to connect it to.
That's sad.
Okay, I got one. No, it's not sad.
It's not true either.
I played with it till I lost the one piece, and I had 20. Hey, then one last thing here. What is the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
I know the answer, but I'll let you tell me.
One is heavy, and the one is a little lighter. Ooh,
The hippo's a big, heavy animal, and the other one's a little lighter.
that was probably a good thing to end on.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
All right, hey, did you watch the TV show Friends?
Yes.
Did you, Heidi?
Not really.
All right,
I've seen it. but
I've seen it, and I don't dislike it. And when I see an episode, I laugh and I go, "Oh, I see. This is why people like this." But the entire show, Friends, was based around a New York City, like a coffee shop, an apartment building. All these
Yeah.
people, these friends in New York City. Where was this show filmed, Charlie?
Oh.
It was all based in New York City, but where was it actually filmed?
California.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm
Heidi?
assuming Los Angeles.
And the answer is California.
Yeah.
Yay!
Where's my prize? What did I
Charlie
win?
wins again. Here, you win this coupon that expired 3 weeks ago.
Ooh, cool.
Well, Charlie, thanks for coming in, man.
Well, I've had enough. I'm leaving.
Well, we'll talk to you maybe over the phone next week. How's that
Okay.
sound?
Bye,
Bye,
Fluff.
Daddy.
Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A small child could swim through the veins of a blue whale. That's how big those things are.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The terms idiot, imbecile, and moron are all medical classifications for people with certain IQ ranges.
Okay.
An idiot is 0 to 20, an imbecile 21 to 50, and a moron is 51 to 70.
Okay.
So I don't know what my IQ is, but I feel like an idiot right now. All right, fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Dolphins have names for one another. Most of them are... I don't know if that's what a dolphin sounds like. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The blob of toothpaste that sits on your toothbrush has called...
A nurdle.
You knew it, because we've done that one
We
before.
have.
How about this fun fact for you, Heidi?
What's that, John?
Lego has an underground vault containing at least one set of every single set ever made.
Really?
Yeah, the underground vault, protecting all them Legos. And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Like casinos, shopping malls are intentionally designed to disorient you. They want you to stay in there and shop. There you go. Now you know. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile Question of the Day. Yay! It's brought to you by mintervention.com. Heidi, take a listen to this. A study by the U.S. Food Administration reveals 28% of delivery drivers admit that they have done this. What do you think it is? 28% admit that they've done this.
Look through your windows.
No. Taken food from a customer's order. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. 28%. That's almost a third. It's over a quarter of delivery drivers admit
Well,
that
if
they've
it
taken
smells
food.
good.
Yeah, it probably does. That is the Mint Mobile Question of the Day. Comes your way courtesy of mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. In the UK, a guy broke into an empty apartment. The owners were away for a few days. The guy stayed for one night, then replaced the beer that he drank with a better brand of beer and
nice.
tidied up the place. Even the rooms that he didn't enter. Well, he had to have entered them if he tidied it up. Police have no leads on the apartment, and the apartment owners, while grateful for the cleaning, have changed their locks and have installed security cameras.
Well, at least he was a polite,
Yeah,
a
burglar.
intruder.
And it wasn't really a burglar. He didn't
Right, he
take
was just
anything.
an intruder.
So I wonder if they'll find out later it was just a friend of theirs. Because they don't know who did it, but they're like, because doesn't it seem like the thing you would do for a friend?
A friend wouldn't break into somebody's
Well, they wouldn't
place.
break in, but they didn't like break the door in. They had a key. Somehow they got in.
I don't know.
So, I don't know. Very weird story. I think that's from several months ago, by the way. I'm almost positive I read that a while back, but it was sent to me over the weekend, and I thought, I'll read it again. Weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. I'm not going to read all of these, but I'll put the whole list online. 20 ways to tell a man his fly is unzipped. 20
Okay.
ways to tell a man that his fly is unzipped.
all right.
Number 20 on the list, the cucumber has left the salad. What? Don't tell somebody that. They would have no idea what you're talking about. Let's see. How about this one? You've got Windows on your laptop. I don't even know what that means. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe the zipper is open, so
Yeah,
your
it could
lap,
be.
the window is open.
Quasimodo needs to go back to the tower and tend to his bells. I mean, just
These
tell him
are
your zipper's
dumb.
down. They are really. Elvis Jr. has left the building.
What?
Don't. The Buick's not all the way in the garage. You've got a security breach at the Los Pantalones. And the final one that I'm going to mention on here, men are from Mars. I see your penis.
That one I
I just
like.
thought it was funny. That's the number one on the list. There's 20 of them. If you feel like reading them, by golly, your sense of humor is even worse than mine. It's in the show notes, though, at johnandheidishow.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. The quote today, once again, from Mark Twain. We just had another Mark Twain quote not too long ago. It says, don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Mark Twain.
There you go.
I wonder if he, when he got done saying these things, if he said Mark Twain. You think so?
Probably not.
That's how I envision it. I'm going to start doing that from now on when
There
I
you
say
go.
things. I'm just say my name afterwards. What was the quote that Dan was harassing me about that I had posted on Facebook?
Always do the right thing.
Yeah.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Always do the right thing. It's the right thing to do. John Small. All right. Quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of radiotravelgroup.com. And this, I think, is a really neat thing. We've talked about other stories like this, but I just love this one. Here it is. She is a gift from God. Stranger leaves $4,000 tip for a single mother.
Wow.
Bartender in Texas was moved to tears after a tip of $4,000 was left for her. Chelsea Bell Lantrip clocked in for her bartending shift at Chance's Dance Hall, and that's down in Texas. She didn't expect the good fortune would come her way later that day. Two random girls who she had not seen at the bar before came in among a crowd of regulars. One of the women ordered a round of drinks for everybody at the dance hall. Then the woman tipped Belle $1,000 on a $179 tab.
Whoa.
She said, I started crying, and then she said, oh, that's not good enough, and raised it to $2,000.
Whoa.
When Belle went to retrieve the receipt, later she saw she had left a $4,000 tip.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah, and she was like, I was happy with $1,000. And when she was so happy with $1,000, that's when the lady was like, well, if $1,000 makes you happy, what's $4,000 going to do? Let's do this.
Jeez.
Let's do it. She said, I didn't believe it until it went through the credit card machine. I still didn't believe it until it hit the bank. Belle is a single mother whose son is going to Texas A&M in the fall. She plans to use the money to help him with school costs and pay off some of her bills and take her aunt and grandmother out for a nice dinner.
Wow.
She is a gift from God. She said, I believe in guardian angels. I believe that people come into your life at the right time when you need them, and she was definitely one of them.
Wow.
I love
fantastic.
that. And there's a photo here of the $179 tab, and then the tip line says $4,000. So it's $4,179. And she bought a round for everybody in the bar, you know?
Wow.
So that is pretty doggone
It's a heck
cool.
of a nice person.
Yeah, she doesn't know who it was. Like, the lady didn't say, my name is this. Here's how you spell that for the press release.
Right.
I mean, she did it out of the kindness of her heart because it was a kind thing to do. I love
Always
that.
do the right thing.
It's the right thing to do.
Because it's the right thing to do.
John Small. All right, time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.